To doué or not to doué? That is the question. Hi there! Désiré Doué is one of the most exciting young players in world football. Playing as an attacking midfielder or winger for Paris Saint-Germain, he has wowed fans with his performances and goal contributions. He has also helped PSG win their first ever Champions League trophy, scoring twice and assisting Hakimi in the 5-0 thrashing of Inter Milan in the final. So, to answer the question, yes, of course I want to make a custom Funko Pop Désiré Doué. Let's get started. I'll be using this Bresnel Kimpembe figure as the base. But before I can do anything at all, I've got to remove the head. To do this, I just pop the pop into a pot of hot water. This should make it easier to remove the head. We'll see. What? That was nice and easy for a change. I get on with preparing the figure for painting by sanding off all those printed bits. And now I have to do some hair sculpting. Désiré's hairline is way lower at the back than this one, so I'm going to attempt to recreate it with some milliput. I'm just smushing it on to start with. I use some water to smooth it out and to hopefully blend it into the existing hairline. Milliput dries hard in a few hours, so before that happens, I need to recreate the texture to match the rest of the hair. I'm hoping this toothbrush will do the trick. Thankfully this seems to be working okay.
Many hours later.
Right, the milliput is cured, and it looks alright, but now I need to recreate those larger curls. I'm basically adding these little balls of milliput and doing that smushing thing again so it all blends in. Before it sets, I need to add the texture, so I'm trying out the crumpled up aluminium foil trick, or for my American viewers, the aluminum foil trick. Oh, this is not working. I hate it. Right, I'm giving this tool a go. I've literally used this for all my other hair sculpts, but for some reason I totally forgot about it. This is taking ages. It's finally finished, but I still need to sculpt a new shirt collar. So out comes the milliput again. Basically, I stick on too much milliput and then spend absolutely ages getting most of it back off. I use a sculpting tool to create the new round neckline. Now that it's set, I'm giving it a nice sanding down. And finally, it is time to prime! As usual, I'm priming with Vallejo Mecha Grey Primer. This will take a while to get fully covered, so let's time travel to the future to see something more interesting. Oh, masking, such fun. Hey, I actually enjoy using liquid mask, thank you very much. Now that is sorted, I can finally spray the body. So I've ordered this Dunkel from Blue?
Dunkelblau.
Colour, which looked way darker in the photo. Maybe it'll be okay with a lot of coats. Okay, it's not really working out with Duncan from Blue.
Dunkelblau.
It's just not dark enough for the PSG kit. I'm gonna have to order a darker colour. So I may as well get the head sprayed while I wait for that to arrive. I'm using this USAF brown. All this milliput has made the head very heavy. I just hope the figure's gonna stand up alright without falling over.
Many hours later.
Right, I've masked off the face, so now I can spray on the base coat for the hair. With that done, I can finally see how my sculpting looks. It definitely looks better with the paint on. but he still needs those highlights sprayed. I'm basing this look on this photo that was posted just before the Champions League final. I've masked off a section of the hair for the highlights, and I'm spraying the tips of the large curls with this Vallejo Beastie Brown colour. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but if I mess it up, it's easy enough to spray it over with black and start again. I mean, I'd rather not have to though.
The next day.
Yay, the new blue paint has arrived. Hopefully things will work out better with Deep Sky than they did with Dunkelblau. Oh yes, this is so much better. Now it's all dry, we can finally remove the masking tape and that liquid mask. This liquid mask is not coming off as easy as usual. I think it's because there's just so many coats of paint over it. I mean, there was a lot. Right, let's get the hand painting done. I know it looks pretty awful right now, but it will be fine. I promise. It's just going to take a few more coats to get a nice finish. Also, as much as I love that Deep Sky paint, I do not love how sticky it is. It's totally dry, but it just has this rubbery feel to it, which is just making every little bit of dust stick to it. Now that the skin is finished, I can get started painting the boots. Désiré wore these rather nice Nike Mercurials in the Champions League final. They look almost a fluorescent red, which of course I don't have paint to match, so I'm mixing some red and some fluorescent Mecha Magenta. No, help! My paintbrush! This is one of my best brushes. Super glue to the rescue! Now that's fixed, I can finally get painting this lovely colour. It looks so good against the blue. It's also going to need a few coats to look nice and smooth. While that dries, let's see how the head looks. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do need to touch up a few little bits though. And now, with all the painting done, I'm spraying over a coat of Vallejo satin varnish. This should get rid of the weird stickiness from the blue paint as well. Oh, guys, I have a problem. After the clear coat had dried, I noticed this line across the forehead from where the masking tape was. I think it's maybe because I left the masking tape on too long or something. I don't know. But what I do know is that it will annoy me forever, so I'm gonna have to respray the face area. I won't put you through all that though. So let's skip ahead to the decals. I've got my decals printed out, and I have all the stuff I need to apply them. So let's get decaling. I'm actually starting with the big red stripe decal, as I need to make the different parts line up properly. Also, I finally got my printer to print the exact colour to match the paint, which means these decals will hopefully look amazing when applied. That's if I don't totally wreck them first. Whoops! I have to be very careful here, because as you've seen, they can be destroyed by just literally looking at them, honestly. It's on at last. The rest of the decals should be pretty straightforward to put on now. So here is a mini version of the Champions League match ball. It looks so cool. I want to make decals of it, so having this ball really helps me work out where I need to place the decals. I was able to make a decal from a photo of the ball that I found online, but I needed to make these other little designs as well. Basically, I took photos of the mini ball and made them into decals with Affinity Photo. I know, they're very tiny details, but I wanted the ball to look exact. I've managed to get the first star shape looking okay, so I just got to do all the others now. So far so good. This is taking absolutely ages, guys. Why did I decide to do this? I also need to cut some of them so they'll fit around the boots. And just the logo to go on now. Some of the stars do look a bit skew with, but hopefully they won't look too weird when viewing the figure front on. All that's left to do now is the eye and eyebrow decals. I recreated the eyebrows by drawing over a photo of Désiré in Affinity Photo. Getting the eyebrows in the correct place is pretty hard, so I have to use a ruler to make sure that they are aligned properly. The decals look a little bit shiny, so I'm spraying over another coat of the satin varnish. Of course, I forgot to cut off the sticky out bits around the neck post, didn't I? The head will definitely not go back on over that, so out comes the craft knife. Now I can get the head back on. He is finally finished. I am super happy with him, especially as I had to do a lot of sculpting, which is something I'm not very good at. But I think it turned out pretty nice. All that's left now is to make him a box. Now he's finished. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to put your laces through that subscribe button for more videos. Now here's the final result.